Hey, how's it going, guys? Today I'll be talking about Enphase Energy Inc. A couple of different outlook kind of price projections, some different news recently, and just kind of where I see this short term, long term. Um, Quick overview: they do kind of in the energy market sector. They specialize in solar. Basically, this is the picture right here. They produce these, which is used in solar a lot. Um, Going back here, this is their all-time chart. So back to 2012. If I go back to the 5 year, which is pretty telling, you can see way back over here, back in 20, they were kind of at this range where they're at now. They're only not even almost 20% over 5 years, which isn't too crazy. As you can see too, they spiked around what I think 36 here. Um, I think right here they're kind of seeing a lot of consolidation, and there's kind of a gap that's either going to go up or down, obviously, because of what happened so long ago back in 2020. Just the price kind of climbing from there. So I think right here is going to be really telling a couple of months, probably up until the rest of the year, where they're going to head. And if I were to assume, oh no, I guess I'd be wrong. These spikes are probably different PR, different news that came out. They're really going to need probably some help, either just different contracts or getting rid of some bad debt. I'll put these links inside the description too, but this kind of just goes over. They fell short of Q1 earnings, not by a lot. Um, they do say I do think they're pretty good in terms of market control. Almost 11,000 installers worldwide, which is pretty insane. Um, so this is definitely the leading or one of the leading in the sector. Um, Not to go over each of one of the numbers, it's just kind of tell us like what the range is, different quarters, and kind of where they fell. Um, in this last couple sentences here, they still got a pretty good amount in cash, and the cash flow though is pretty down. Again, they don't really have many different products, so it's kind of hard to scale that and market that. So that's why I mentioned earlier we can either see the gap down or the gap kind of back up. The past, yeah, you can see these charts here: year to date, 6 months, 1 month, 5 days, all down pretty bad. Not too crazy. If I were to say, I would be more bearish on this. Pending any good news, pending anything that could come out, there is a lot to kind of fall back at in terms of where they used to stand. Um, I think they have the resources, they have the supply lines, they have, I wouldn't call it a monopoly, but they're definitely one of the leading in the sector, like I said. And this last here is just kind of a quick analysis from Market Beat. Um, there's a pretty wide range here in terms of price. We could keep going down, keep going up, but I'm thinking we're going to kind of go lower. Nothing crazy, nothing past this probably 30 mark, mid 30s. Again, which we should see here in a couple months. So a lot of good stuff coming from here. A lot of interesting stuff. Different indicators are saying to buy and hold. I would definitely hold if I did have some shares. But overall, that's kind of my thoughts on here, short term and long term. But thanks for watching.